Welcome back. We're the Popcorn Poppies. I'm Milo,
I'm Los Dos.
J-Rat.
and we are here watching The Bear, Season 3, Episode 1, titled Tomorrow. Overall, second season was a great season.
Yes, sir.
We're excited to get into this third season, and then the fourth is coming out soon. Alrighty, let's do it.
Fearless. Oh, I get it. Like a stove turning.
This must mean something.
Does it always do
Yeah, FX, they cater to whatever show it
that?
is.
No, that's what I meant though.
Yeah.
Has it been doing that for this show?
I think it's like,
It's been different ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the first time it's been like all blue.
I've always liked that about FX, though. It's like
I like Hulu.
cool little...
Shout out to Hulu.
This video is not sponsored, but it will be
But it could be Hulu.
one day.
Hey,
Gotta manifest
Season 4 promos.
Hulu Nation.
it. For real.
Hulu Hoops. Wow, the color palette on these opening scenes is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it must mean something, man.
It's a metaphor for his inner depression. The cold blues are representative of the cold heart that he's had lately.
Yeah, it's even colder after he spent all that time in the fridge.
Especially after losing his girl.
Yeah.
Damn, it really is dark, huh? Like, the only light is the kitchen, bro. That's the only thing that brings him light, bro. Crazy. Is this the next day?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty much.
I think this episode's in my top 5.
This one is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, really good. I could tell.
You make your review right now.
I could feel it. Damn.
I love this part.
My favorite scene is when he kicks the...
Yeah.
You know I'm good at calling stuff, so don't make me guess ahead.
Hey, we have called a few thieves, which is pretty good. We had some good comedic timing too.
Why does he look skinnier, bro?
He's on drugs.
Was this after the claw? What's it called?
Yeah.
He's ripped under that shirt now. They're like, wow, you really worked out last night, huh?
Imagine they just like put a
Oh, he's with him?
no, they just put like a workout arc in Bear just to like match his.
He's the Rocky montage.
Yeah.
Is this a flashback?
Yeah.
Where's that Denmark? I'm finna go out there. Since I don't travel the world. Like I haven't been to Europe. Oh, man.
I don't know if that helps your case.
Huh?
So I don't know if that helps the case.
Why?
Because Europe specifically.
Because they say you
What
didn't
is
travel.
the UK? Europe?
You get what I'm saying. I don't have to say it.
So tomorrow?
I haven't been to that
Call you
part of
tomorrow.
Europe.
Probably want to get there.
Okay.
Okay.
Got everything you need?
New York's got everything.
Upper East Side.
My boy, Dan's out there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel. Dan.
Oh.
Damn. Man.
Dan the man.
See, bro, it's starting already. It's somber. Maybe not somber, but like
sea scallops.
this scene low-key reminds me of, you know, the opening scene in not opening, but like in Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Where it's like the day before the game or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Or the morning of.
it's like it's a very good lead up type of like vibe. They're walking you through it. It's deep. Not necessarily sad, but it's like something's coming.
That's why I changed my mind on that word. Who's that?
Oh, you fucking.
John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Smell like a
That's
goddamn
like his
donkey.
brother-in-law or something.
Yeah, remember his
Yeah.
Yeah.
cousin said
This guy. Shout out to community.
What the fuck is this shit? It's way too many
For real.
components. Basically made nachos. That's how you do better.
I got PTSD.
subtract. That's how you do better.
Yeah. Subtract out negativity from your life.
Subtract.
Subtract out the haters.
His girl.
Subtract out the love of your life. Bro.
Yeah, gotta get her out of there, bro.
Man, there's definitely a way he could have balanced that, but
He facing his
But
fears.
that's what he thinks, you know?
what does it say? Radachad?
Radachad. It said that castle. That's what it said. That's always been satisfying to me.
Juicer?
Yeah, juicing like lime
You ever seen
and
this
stuff.
declassified?
Yeah, I always think about that, bro. The juicer. I always think about that.
It's good. Thank you, chef. Chef. Faster, please, chef. Yes, chef. Let's fucking go, yeah? Chef, let's fucking go. Got it. Thank you, chef.
Chefs, quiet.
Sorry, chef.
She said, "Get that chaos in order, motherfucker."
Huh.
They ain't doing that up in here.
Say Chicago. Man, this guy out there in nature picking up ingredients firsthand.
He's in Napa right now.
Huh?
He's in Napa right now.
He's picking Ritachads. Whatever you said.
Radachad. That didn't say radish, did it? It was different.
I don't know. I didn't even see it. I just heard you say it.
What's wrong?
Look how happy he looks.
Just feel like
What?
maybe I'm never gonna see you again.
You're gonna see me again. Do we have a problem?
Do we have a problem?
You're nothing.
All good, Tommy?
Yes, chef.
Keep it flat. Excellent.
This is his training montage right here.
Man, did a drive-by fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
That's wicked.
Sometimes I think, like, did that really happen, bro? Or is that just how he remembers things? Like, he got that Michael Jordan, like,
I took it personally.
yeah. What? Look at the little smile he's making. Bro, relax. So did he leave her already once?
No. I don't think they were ever. He always like had a crush on her
Yeah, they were never a thing.
when they were younger. This is recent.
I'm so sorry.
She forgive me.
We made it.
Oh yeah. Lucky
Oh,
him,
you
bro.
made it.
You gotta have a short memory in this game.
With everyone else.
He said, "You made it."
I left you alone.
So don't let it happen again.
Straight like that. Next play.
It's never gonna happen again.
He kind of makes a lot of promises, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You said what?
He be making a lot of promises.
Hey, man.
Matter of
should
fact,
go.
if he promises something, it's like he's gonna break his promise probably.
You think she wants to hear from me right now?
He promised to get the door fixed.
It's not what I was talking about.
I don't really know what I said, but I know I didn't mean it. And I know you didn't mean it. And, yeah, I think we just, I'm sorry. And I love you. And I'm sorry. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Hell yeah, bro. You got a big. It's okay, bro. Oh. Okay.
You thought he was talking to her.
Yeah, that works too. That's probably the better place to start. Yeah. That's what's her name just told him. Huh? He was a dick to him. Like actually, like his mom died. Man. I don't know what the hell he's writing. God. Oh, he put Coach K up there.
Baby steps. You gotta get some solo lab work in.
Is that a thing? Like, you cut part of it and then cut the whole way? Because he did that twice in a row.
There's a lot of different techniques.
This is the chef version of a Rocky montage. Loki didn't Sid already have one? Kind of.
Montage.
Yeah, like kind of.
5 more seconds on these, Chef.
Chef.
You good?
Yes, chef.
You got this?
Yes, chef.
You sure?
Yes, chef.
Do you need me to finish it for you?
No, no, chef.
5 more seconds on these, always, Chef.
Thank you, chef.
I don't think I'll ever get to the point where like I respect like food enough to like need this in my life.
Respect food enough.
Like as an art, not to like, you know what I mean? Like to where I need a meal like that,
Yeah.
where it's like plated like super or like particularly and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like this show made me respect it.
I feel like
I mean, I respect it in terms of like, you know, people doing it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But like, I just don't think like I'll ever care for like that's something I need. Like the way
Harm?
you know you might want like, oh, I need to see this like.
But if
photo
you're
in
not,
person or something.
and if it's too hard,
I don't feel like
too
I
much
need
in New
to
York, you can
experience
come home.
Yeah.
Hey.
Have you ever eaten at like a Michelin restaurant? It's a different experience, bro. Like it's different. I will say like that's something you gotta experience at least once.
Yeah, I want to try it.
I've eaten at a couple and yeah, bro, they're different. I think the other thing that goes into it, like the food is obviously one thing and like how they played it and all that type of stuff. The place that I went to, it wasn't like this, like super, like the portions were way bigger for one.
Yeah.
But they plated it certain ways and made it cool. But the service was crazy. Like this wasn't no like Applebee's or like no like they were
in terms of the restaurant
catering
obviously,
to you,
like,
bro.
That's one thing, but like
You don't feel the need.
yeah, like I want to go to it. I'm not saying I never want to go to like a really nice restaurant, but
Yeah,
like
you definitely have to.
Whatever you need and take all the time you need. You don't even need to respond to this at all. So sorry, Marcus.
What the fuck is that? Why a restaurant?
Why not a restaurant?
He's dead serious. Why not?
gosh,
Okay, Joker.
why yeah, bro, what the heck?
Gosh.
She ain't put no effort into that.
She got it. She already got a new dude.
Yeah, I'm like, who's that? Was that her sister or something?
Beautiful drawings.
Oh, thank you, chef.
Very creative.
Take some time.
He said that to his mom.
Mikey.
Check that out.
What the hell is that?
Absolutely no fucking idea.
I would be like him, bro.
And he sent it with no context too. Like,
I'll be like Mikey,
Open the
bro.
fucking door.
that thing looked like it came off Pinterest.
Yeah. The whole mood board, though.
Hey, I'm not
Please
gonna
fucking take it.
I'm not gonna
Please.
fucking take your money, Nat. No.
I love thyme. That's the only flavoring we give in the fish. Salt, pepper, and fresh thyme. You don't want smoke, but you want music. You hear the music here? Yes. Yeah? You like the music?
This man just goes and KOs on every night. He ruined it. Oh, you fucking
shaking?
loser.
Right in front of him too.
You worthless. This is the Great Gatsby, bro.
Hey guys, why don't y'all stop? I'm gonna let Carmi catch up.
Yo, call me back. Where the fuck are you?
Okay, let's lose the blood orange and the zucchini and add fennel. So just take your time thinking about that.
Yes, chef.
Just way longer for that to process. You know that's gonna be my dish then?
Yes, chef.
Oh, her brother?
Mm-hmm.
What? We could do this, you know?
Let her rip.
It's just getting louder. This guy's nothing, and he's nobody. Let's go!
I don't think I can do this by myself anymore.
Tell us a story we've all heard a million times already. Tell a story about how you're living with your mom. This is my father's house.
It's at his mom's bed.
Mm-hmm.
This is your brother's house. Remember? I was running it fine without you.
Why didn't he leave it to you then?
Where did you work before here?
I staged at the French Laundry and a family-owned restaurant.
Oh, you cook there?
I hung out there, yeah.
Have you ever been to Copenhagen?
That was the ultimate
So
chaos.
chaotic,
episode.
yeah.
Let her rip, Bear. I love you.
Why are you so fucking slow? No, maybe we've reached as far as your talent can go.
How did he even get there if the chef hates him that much, bro? She tricked him? Damn. Got his ass.
Got your ass, boy. Can't even do nothing about it either. You already on the plane.
Oh, darn it.
a fennel allergy. It's a blood
Okay, I
allergy.
lied. I'm just curious now at this point. Like, how good could this food possibly be? Maybe I do need to try it.
That's what I'm saying. It's definitely an experience, but don't go thinking like I'm about to pig out. Like you're not going to a Texas barbecue place. You know what I mean?
Popiette of hamachi with blood orange. Enjoy.
Like they're the ones that are gonna teach you about. Like,
Oh, look, it's her.
this is what you're eating. You're gonna taste this and this and this and this.
Full circle.
Big
She said
bro
that's her
popping.
favorite dish.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And they
Camera
did
eats
that
first.
on accident, or not on accident, but it wasn't supposed to be served. You know.
They bleed just like we do.
They go through 2 days. We go through 2 days. Incredible. I almost stood up.
Thoughts?
It's heavy. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. It was good, real good, you know. From the very beginning, immediately, they set the tone with the colors.
Mm.
Right. That dark
Melancholy almost. Yeah.
Right. And it stays that way the entire time. Of just this tone of seriousness and like, you know, like you mentioned, it's something was happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Can't really put your
There's no
finger
way
on it.
to not feel that something is happening. Right. And it kind of takes, for the most part, it's not really following him necessarily because like it's kind of just a lot of different things everywhere. But for the most part, it's like his perspective. So it's kind of taking you like into his mind. Yeah. And you know, it's almost like to me the way it just feels is like a preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And even though maybe so he has his list that he's going through.
Mm-hmm.
Right. His non-negotiables.
Yeah.
And that to me is what sets off like, you know, very obvious, okay, preparation. He wants to get things in line and established, and this is how we're moving.
Yeah.
And everything that we see is sort of like a backtracking to him feeling that way.
Yeah.
To why he's gone to that moment. At that point, you know, good, bad, sad, happy, everything.
It's all a factor.
They do pull in, you know, other people and stuff like that. But to me, it definitely is following him, and it gives you this sense of like he's about to lock in, right? He's not everyone's seen it, but it gives me that same vibe of Friday Night Lights, which is the scene it reminds me of is it's like a pre-game day. It's game day, and it takes you
it's
that
very,
morning.
It's very tense,
Right?
And in the same way, it sets the tone. It gives
you wake up and you know like it's going down, and that's kind of how it feels with him. Like he's sitting there and he knows like it's time. That's how it feels. And through the whole thing, it's definitely like building. Like you feel like everything's building and building.
Yeah.
You know, they keep that same tone, but at the same time, it feels like it's ramping to something.
Mm-hmm.
Very. It's almost like there's not a lot going on plot wise necessarily. Like we're not moving forward, not pushing forward in the plot. But in terms of character, I feel like we're
There's a lot more
there's
depth.
a lot of
Yeah.
it's giving us a lot. And that's what I think.
Yeah.
I would say this whole show is like Carmi's show.
Yeah.
And I think this is like that was like his episode,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody else's. I mean, obviously there's other characters in it, but there's like the saying, "Show don't tell."
Yeah.
And throughout these past 2 seasons, all it's been is tell.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously, there's like you could see he's good at
Yeah.
what he does, but it's only been tell. Like, oh, you're the best chef ever. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm just making sandwiches, right? And then Richie making fun of him for going to Napa and like all this fancy stuff. Like we've only been told about all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like with the writing in the show, this episode like perfectly is like the whole first 2 seasons are a perfect setup to this episode.
Yeah.
And this episode is kind of just like a home run, like off the tee home run,
Yeah.
right? Because we've been told all this stuff, and we finally get to be shown everything, pretty much, like his whole backstory
It's
and
like
him mastering it,
like a reverse montage. You know?
Yeah.
The opposite, like it's opposite of the training arc because he's already there.
Yeah, he's
Now we're
already
seeing-
there, and we're just getting that backstory, but with context to everything else. And that also like furthers what they're showing in present time.
Exactly.
Where he's writing the non-negotiables, and how you're saying like it's like going back and forth where each non-negotiable is kind of like aligned with all his memories, you know.
Yeah.
So I think this episode and the writing of the previous 2 seasons are like perfect together.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of my favorite things about that episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. This episode was really good. I think my favorite thing about this episode was the fact that there really wasn't that much dialogue. Like it was like a full like however long,
Like,
30-minute, 27 however long of like a montage. Like the music was playing the entire episode for the most part.
Yeah.
There was very minimal dialogue, but they were saying so much in what they showed. And yeah, to both your points, it's like we've been told all these different things. We haven't necessarily seen it, but now they're showing it to us, and they're also giving depth, again, without the dialogue of like how these people are connected. Like showing Sydney eating that dish and like knowing that, oh, she mentioned that was her favorite. And like she like looks up to him. Like it just adds more depth to that character. And you could see, obviously we knew like how she interacted with him and like how she thought of him, but flashing back to that and seeing it actually like with our own eyes instead of just hearing her say it, just adds that extra level of depth where it's like, okay, no, she's really deep into this just as much as he is, but she's like on her way up.
Yeah.
And all these things, like the way I thought about it, all these things that they're showing us about his past, like at some point they're going to be able to like, she's going to have those same type of stories about like going to that spot for the first time and being in nothing but chaos and then finding her way. You know what I mean? Like it's the same type of thing. Cause when Carmen was going through it, like he had kind of 2 different, well, almost 3 different influences where like the one dude was there right beside him, helping him out and doing all that. And then the other guy was like just a dickhead. Yeah. And then the woman, you know, she was right there like really like being on top of him. Like you have to do this, have to do that. But like more so like empowering. Like I know that you can do this. So like get your head in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it for me, looking at Carmi's character throughout the last 2 seasons and in this episode, you could see the conflict, like I remember he was conflicted. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like
not gonna lie.
in his head.
That came to me in my mind like earlier in the episode.
Or like he knows like what he should be doing and how he should be doing it, but his DNA is his DNA. And it's like he acts a certain way because he grew up in it. And like that's what he's so used to.
His trauma response.
Yeah, exactly. So, but he's learning because like him and Richie had that crazy convo when he was in the fridge, freezer, whatever. And
Him
then
apologizing.
Then he
was like
talked to Sydney,
big thing.
and he thought she was talking about old girl, and she was like, "I'm not talking about her. Like she's the least of the worries. Like you need to talk to Richie." And you know what I mean? He went and talked to him, and like you said, apologized, which is something that's like, at least up to this point, seems like it could have been something really hard to do, but he did it, at least from what we see, without any hesitation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, fantastic episode, amazing episode. It's definitely one of the best.
No, I already know we finna get back into chaos.
Look, next.
I already know, man. You only get one calm episode per season. No.
But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. That was an amazing episode. Even better watching it again, honestly.
Final thoughts for me is it makes me curious. Like obviously I just said what I said, but it makes me curious. Like watching that in keeping in mind with how the last one ended.
Yeah.
It makes me curious as to what happens next.
Yeah.
No, I mean truthfully though, because it seems like a different Cormy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After watching that episode, he seems like a different Cormy.
Yeah.
He's always been driven, but this feels like a different kind of drive.
Mm.
And more experienced, more nuanced, more, he seems more open to, seems like he's trying to grow.
Yeah.
Right, in ways that he wasn't before.
Mm-hmm.
Especially building a lot of the relationships that he's come into within his time here at the restaurant that they started up.
Yeah.
Especially like with cousins, right?
That's huge.
That's a big change because he changed a lot as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so to be a dick to him is reflective of Carmi now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was more one-sided.
Yeah.
This time than
before it was them both being a certain way, and now it's like you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like undoubtedly, like this is you.
Yeah.
And for him to acknowledge that and reach out, like this feels like a different Carmi.
Mm-hmm.
So now it really genuinely leaves me curious to see what is next.
Yeah.
Because tonally, like it feels different.
Yeah.
Even the last few episodes of the last season, like the chaos exists, but it's not
subdued a little bit.
Driving them,
yeah.
So I mean, that's it. That's all I got.
I feel like that episode could have been a short. I was thinking about. I was like, this episode could be like a short film,
like
but
a standalone.
Yeah. But like, it wouldn't be its own thing. Like if they made a movie off of the show, it could not be its own thing because you needed those first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
For this to be that good,
That's true.
For it to make a lot of sense and you have all that context.
Yeah.
But I like what you said, Jay, about the 3 different like role models in the chefs that he worked under,
mm-hmm.
and his confliction,
and
that kind of is like how it's been with him and Sydney.
Yeah.
How he's like either hard on her or like forgiving. It's like
right
with the whole kitchen previously. It's kind of like meshed with both of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't know which version.
Yeah, he doesn't know which version to be, and he needs to figure that out.
True.
But yeah, great episode. Anything else?
That's it. Knocked it out the park.
Yeah. Alrighty. That was our reaction to season 3, episode 1 of The Bear. Overall, great episode. Everybody thought it was pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And make sure to drop a comment, leave a like, and let us know what you thought of this episode too. Peace.